This is for the nerds, this is for the brainiacs, this what we deserve. Go ahead and play it back, you ain't gonna touch me, you not gonna do nothing, you are not above me, I bet you wish you was me, I know it, I know.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Only Friends podcast. We're missing half the show, but it's fine.
Life goes
my
on.
man over there, you brought everyone food except me and Conrad and Brian and Landon.
Wow.
So I just brought guapo food.
Yeah. So for July 4th, I was here. I brought everyone barbecue.
Sure.
And you were like, fuck you, I'm only going to bring guapo food today.
Didn't I already get barbecue for everybody, though?
You did. But you put it on the company account.
I didn't.
I know.
Why are you trying to blast me like this, bro? All right?
Because this is the corner we blast every
Something
show.
happened to Guapo. I need to make sure he was okay. I brought him some food this morning.
How come you didn't check if we were okay?
I don't know. How come you don't check every single morning when you get that coffee?
Yeah.
You don't check if I want coffee.
Oh, wow.
Bro, I'm just happy I made it out, man.
That's because you don't look at the group chat.
Oh, I look at the group chat.
I'm starting to think you don't drink coffee either.
I don't drink coffee.
I didn't think so.
But I want to be asked, okay?
It's not about
And sometimes I just want you to bring me coffee. That's just like a nice thing to do, just like it did for Guapo. Love you, Guapo.
Guapo had donuts for us. If you wanted a donut, he had one.
It's true.
So Chin, why isn't Berkey here?
Berkey's not here because he found a way to make day two. I have no idea how.
Found a bag.
God damn it, dude. We have to actually kind of give credit where credit's due. He bagged 72 bigs, man.
That's a lot.
He didn't just make it day two.
Wait, Chip Leader only had like $1 million, right?
Yeah.
Bro, Matt's got like
Over $1 million?
775K. He's got
He's right
piles.
up. He's right in
top
there.
20.
He final tabled this before.
Yeah. This
And
is his
he'll
tournament.
do it again.
He said he's a 1500.
He's the master of the 1500s.
He
man.
said that's his.
He's
those
a
are his
low stakes
tournaments.
reg.
That's his people. 1500. Those are his people.
You go higher than 15. We have time. Bro, his only final tables are like little one for one drop for 1,000.
Yeah.
Like the Bally Circuit main for 1,500. Like, come on, man. Show us. We like Ari Angle out here. What is
Right. Exactly.
Listen, real quick. He did chop an Arya 25K.
That was 20
three-handed.
years ago.
But he did it, you know? It's the only
There were
thing
also
he
four
has.
people in that tournament.
It's
Four.
those chopped 3 ways out of 4 people.
Yeah.
They all had
He didn't even
beepers.
get a trophy. It was so long ago. They didn't even have trophies.
He didn't get a trophy. It's pretty unfortunate.
Next event, Isaac Haxton wins 7 in a row, has 7 trophies.
Wait, so Ike got all the trophies? He got no trophies?
No, exactly.
That's what you get for chopping. You don't get a trophy.
No, yeah.
You don't get no trophies.
Yo,
Yo.
if he final tables though, we're gonna pod at the final table rail.
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
That's gonna be fucking.
Every
yes.
hand's
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
be
bring my
like.
laptop.
We'll all be
We'll
banned.
hotspot. We'll just fucking do it.
Let's do it.
Guys, we'll all be banned from WSOP.
No, we
It'll
won't
be
be banned.
it'll be like an Instagram live type of podcast.
How the hell can we get banned? I see people with like a shoe and their fucking beer in it, and then they just like chug it. Those people don't get banned.
Right. People
Yeah,
get
that's
their
because
foot
shoey.
massage and they don't get banned.
That's because those are classic shoeys.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
but that's
a
like
shoey.
a hazard. That's like a toxic hazard. That's like a biohazard. Like,
Yeah, you need immediate credentials,
For the
man.
consumer.
you think
not
they'll
for-
give us media credentials?
Not anymore, probably.
Nah, like last minute media credentials. Like, come on, man.
Bro,
Like,
it's fine. I know a guy.
Wow.
oh, you can call someone.
Call
Yeah,
somebody.
we'll figure it
Are you
out.
gonna call
make
Jack
the call.
or Ty Stewart? Who are
I'll
you gonna call?
Jack after I talked about the heads up structure, which I didn't think
You
was
don't give
very
a fuck
clear.
about heads up structure.
You don't give a fuck about anything.
Actually, those structures
Still
are a
talking about
little
the
weird,
golden
right?
ratio.
Like, the structure of, is it like 2-3 or what is it?
For what?
No, for like even the normal tournaments, they have like the small blind being like pretty large compared
Yeah,
to.
sometimes they have like a bigger small blind where like the blind will be 1,500 and then like they'll color off the chips, so it'll be like,
It's like
1K,
1,500. You just never fold small.
No,
small
you
to
just
big.
like, I feel like you just limp.
You just
kinda
limp
everything.
pure.
You just limp pure, probably.
Maybe you're the optimal strategy is like limp a lot and then raise polar.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Yeah.
We have a
Probably
strategy
that.
section today for you.
I don't know
The
why you
people
say
can't
for-
wait.
I don't know why you say for me. I'm just here.
Because we
So
need
I
to
don't
let
get
you
fined,
listen.
you know?
Listen, no, it's because we
Just-
need to let you cool off. I saw a video of you today that was pretty fucking wild.
It wasn't of me.
No, it's of you. Sorry, we
Yes,
need to
it
let you
is.
cool off. That's why we built an entire strategy section just for you because I saw this video today. Let's check it out. Bro, Bro, Landon, chill out, bro.
I know you wanted to fight a fucking
He said he
chimp.
wanted to
chill,
He said he
bro.
wanted to fight orangutan. This is what happened.
No, he said chimp. This is an orangutan. Okay, he's definitely shooting for the stars here.
Yo, chill. He's gonna get you, Landon. Yo, you crazy, bro.
Honestly, Landon, this is an orangutan. This is just like a little step outside your zone. A chimp had no chance, man.
Bro, you lucky that gate is there, bro. Oh, where you going?
Yeah.
What were you thinking this morning, dude?
Yeah. I don't want to fight a chimp anymore. I don't want to fight an orangutan. I don't even want to fight the cobra anymore. I'm done, dude.
Bro, it was so brutal. Yesterday, we were going through, all the whole Frank and Farrah and all that stuff that's going on, right? We're in the middle of that. Landon nudges me, and he's like, hey, look. And he shows me a video of that. It's like, bro, just fucking pay attention. He does this all the fucking time. Like, his ADD cannot stop.
Yo, ADD goes crazy.
It's nonstop videos or nonstop tweets of something completely random that's not germane to whatever we're talking about.
And we threw him in the host seat today.
We have to.
I'm not the host. I'm not the host. I'm the co-host.
Co-host seat.
there.
Listen,
Co-host seat.
motherfucker,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not the co-host seat. That's the host seat.
Yo, but you literally got the GPI in the back. You're the host.
No.
No, that's a co-host, but that's also the co-host.
Berkey literally writes in
Those
the
are both
chat, why
co-hosts.
does Chin sit directly in front of my poster? No one can see that this is me. Like, yeah, motherfucker, this is... Well, sorry, Berk.
Yeah.
You're not here today.
No, he's gone.
You gone.
He's
Good
gone.
luck today.
Yeah.
6 max.
The
Final
inmates
table.
are running the asylum today.
Inmates.
So you're done with the... you got scared? That's it? You're done?
Yo, I'm shook, dude. That guy, the orangutan had a death grip on that man. He wasn't letting go for anything.
You understand that orangutan was using like 10% of its strength.
Probably, yeah.
There used to be this really dumb reality show called like Man versus Beast back in the day, where there was like
sounds like a great show.
there was like a sumo wrestler or something, or a power lifter that played tug of war with an orangutan, and this guy was like pulling with all of his might, and the orangutan sitting there like
He's got a coffee.
he doesn't even know that it's going on.
Right.
Another one was Kobayashi trying to out-eat a bear.
What the...
What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hold on. A bear is a massive animal. You're not gonna out-eat the bear.
The bear only eats berries.
It was the most
Kobayashi
ridiculous
puts down
thing ever. And it was so Japanese because at the end Kobayashi was like, "Oh, I really appreciated the training from this bear. You should do it again."
Yo, that man
Jesus
puts down
Christ.
68 hot dogs every fucking year at Coney Island.
Yeah.
68,
Yeah.
no less.
It's crazy.
Bro, like, man, what was it? There was something along the lines with, like in Dagestan, like I know like Khabib and them like used to literally wrestle bears.
Yeah.
They were baby bears, bro.
It
They were
doesn't matter.
cubs.
Baby
They were
bear,
little
big
cubs,
bears,
bro.
Giga bears, bro. You don't.
They're
You don't fuck with
domesticated bears too.
Yeah,
so,
they're not gonna swipe you in the face. Like,
They might.
Yeah, they
You might make them angry.
Yeah, you might make them angry.
I don't want to make a bear angry,
I don't
bro.
think there's a such thing as a domesticated bear.
Domesticated bear.
I don't think that exists.
Come here, buddy.
You
buddy.
might want to believe that.
Did you ever see
that's
Grizzly
Jimmy.
Man?
That's Jimmy, the classic house-trained bear.
Did you ever see the movie Grizzly Man?
No, what is Grizzly Man?
It's a guy who hangs out with like all these grizzly bears. He's been doing it for years and years and years. And like, just let me, spoiler alert, it doesn't end well.
But you're saying like for a time the grizzly bears and him are just like one of us, one of us.
Yeah, like he like literally would play with them. They thought like he was like one of them, like because he was just like was
Right.
always with them, with the cubs, with everything. Like,
do
he
you
was
guys-
one with the bear,
Right.
Until
Until
they
he got
turned
like
on
swiped.
him.
Did
Till they
they
turned on him.
swipe on him or they just like ate? Like what happened? Come on, Brian, just
He
stop.
was filming it, so he was like recording the whole thing, and then all of a sudden he didn't show up, and they went up there to look for him, and
What do you guys
They
take
found
on
someone.
on zoos?
A lot.
Zoos?
Like,
Yeah, like
Like
a
a
zoo.
zoo?
Andrew
like-
Zuzolo?
Yeah, like the
Like the
the
Bronx Zoo?
concept, the concept of a zoo.
Oh, zoos.
I mean,
Not Andy.
Not Andy. Okay.
No, I mean people.
Um,
So people. There are people that say like no, like shouldn't really have that at all. Like they don't belong there.
Yeah.
Like for example, just to wrap up this topic, and then we could figure it out another time. But the San Diego Zoo has like pandas, and a lot of people are like, well, pandas don't belong there.
Right.
You know, similar to, I think at the Resorts World, they're about to put like some sharks or something like that.
Yeah,
and
I
people are
think-
like, no, like sharks don't belong in a fucking casino.
I don't know the like zoos, like the motive or the motivation of them well enough. Like, is it like they're there, they're running the zoos for profit, then it's probably not going to be good for the animals, right? They're going to get mistreated. But like if there are places that are, maybe they have the zoos and they're doing research to figure out how the animals act and how they react, and maybe you can make it better for them in the wild, or do research.
Like a conservatory, you're saying, like
something like that. Then that might be better.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I would assume that some zoos are better than others.
Yeah, I think that topic came up because Resorts World is about to build like some sort of, I don't know if it's like a zoo or like they're bringing a panda or they're bringing a shark. Like there was some sort of controversy there. They're like, oh, like Resorts World shouldn't have anything like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll touch that
Well,
topic.
yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I know PETA is like obviously like probably head of all that, and they're going to be against any kind of, when you any
sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
So I saw an ad this week that was like a little shocking, and I was like, oh, this is really happening. And it's been a little bit of a conversation, like, oh, is this going to happen or not? And then it happened.
What is it?
And we're gonna show it. It's the promotion for a new tournament.
New tournament.
Bro, all I see when I saw that promotion is literally Conrad like. He's like, you got any more of those 10Ks?
When you talk about the ad, like the music in the background was like Hans Zimmer type shit.
Yeah.
That was really inspiring
was.
and emotional. That's exciting.
You're excited?
I'm excited.
All right, so let's talk about it.
10.4K, 15 mil.
So is it right to assume that the rake is only $400?
Yeah,
Or is that-
they tell us. You see how they do it?
Right. Well, no,
10,400.
Would be really messed up if it was more than that, right? Because that would really be deceiving.
Yeah, the rake is 800.
Right. So it's only 4%.
It's only 4%, right?
That's amazing.
That's great.
That's really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos.
All right. Thank you, Dom.
applause.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sure, 4%
Big
rake's nice.
round of applause.
Okay, so let's talk about it. WPT has fired 2 of these prior with a 10 million guarantee.
No, not WPT. You mean
No,
the
sorry,
Wynn.
excuse me. The
Wynn.
Win. The
Yes.
Win. Yeah.
As in the Win Millions.
The
Yes.
Win millions.
Yeah.
2 have, and they've broken both records
Right,
for,
so
for the 10 million guarantee.
This
Right.
makes me sad.
The first one like did relatively
smashed it.
well and
Yeah.
smashed it. The second one slightly made it.
Yeah, but
but
I think
making
that,
it at all is nice.
No,
it's,
of
it's,
course.
it's a feat.
How much did the first one get to?
Like
It didn't get to 15.
12. It got
Okay.
to 12.
And they
got
smashed
12.
the first one.
Yeah.
And then the second one, they snuck in.
It was like 10.
10 more
I
people.
remember that, yeah.
10 points. Yeah.
but they're doing really good things. I think they could have done it on their own. Where
This is tough.
You're 50% higher of a guarantee is
Well,
a
But they
lot.
could have kept it 10,
Well,
10K, 10 million. That was
Nah,
great.
man, we want 15 million.
We've seen what happens like with the LAPC, where like WPT when they were attached to the LAPC was much bigger than it was this year, right? Because the LAPC this year first was only 300K.
Yeah.
Where in the past everyone was going to LAPC to play the WPT. So Win plus WPT is probably going to be pretty good.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't think it's going to be great. But I think that Wynn could have kept it going on their own.
So this is a little bit of the debate. Is like Wynn absolutely was doing great tournaments, right?
Yeah.
It's unilaterally considered one of the best tournament hosts in Vegas,
We
right?
love the Win.
Yeah, love the Win. They went after it and said, we're going to go and do 10Ks, which we were, around last year or 2 years ago, we're like, man, someone needs to take a shot at a 10K because there weren't many,
Yeah.
right? And then Wynn, out of nowhere, maybe like a month or two later after we said that on the podcast, announces a 10K. Maybe they heard us. I don't know.
Yeah. Voice of the people.
Definitely.
And then a lot of the conversation was like, oh, we like that they're doing it on their own. There's no attachment. They don't have to pay anything. And then now they are paying a huge fee. I guess, Andre, tell us like how these fees work. Like, that, like, have you ever worked or tried to work like with Run It Up Reno, like maybe attaching some sort of name, and you saw like how much they charge? I
definitely wouldn't be an expert at this. We tried to manage it at Run It Up Reno, but those are like lower buy-in tournaments, right? We're never hitting. I think our biggest guarantee was like $750 for the whole series. So it was like
just to
significantly
clarify,
less.
we're talking about the venues pay the host, WPT.
So the Wynn pays WPT for the licensing of their brand and obviously promotion to help this going. And it's not cheap. I mean, they don't release the number, but it's not a cheap fee.
Can't be cheap, right?
It's not a cheap fee. But go ahead, Andre.
No, I don't have a ton of insight to this. All I know is that the scaling works a lot differently because, at Run It Up Renos, we're doing like $125 tournaments. Right. When it's like, 25% rake is a lot.
For sure.
But then we can play with it. We can have like free re-entries and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a little bit different.
So do we first, before we move on to what I think is going to happen to Bellagio, do we think is going to hit it?
I think it's going to be close. It's pretty ambitious, right? In the sense of like the first Wynn Millions got like 12.5. And then the second one got like 10.8 or like around that number. Going to be pretty close. Like,
when was the Wynn Millions? April?
Wynn Millions was in March.
March? Okay.
Yeah.
What was around this time? Bellagio Five Diamond. That's what it was.
Five Diamond is going to be December.
No, wait. Five Diamond is going to be this summer, you're saying?
December.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure anymore.
I'm not so sure about
this. Is what we're saying. This let's hit the Bellagio topic after this. Do you think it's going to hit it, Brian?
It's in December?
It's in December.
Yeah, Bitcoin will be up by then.
Right.
No, I do think it'll I think it'll be very, very close, and I think it will hit it. This is pretty historic, right? I mean, 15 million. I think it's going to draw in anybody that can anybody has a chance to get in, they're going to do whatever they can to get in.
Couple of seats will be given also by WPT, I assume, through like, their club WPT, their whatever sort
of. I'm sure they had
some sort of satellites as well.
Yeah, they need 1,500 entries.
Right. Conrad, you think it's gonna hit it?
100%. I don't think
100%.
I've seen people playing fucking 10Ks recently that I would never think of playing 10Ks. So yes.
So the
25K here got what, 250 people?
It's 100. Like people are playing.
It's a
I would
WSOP
think
event.
it's going to be a little bit different from a WSOP type event.
Yeah.
Because this is not going to be a freeze out, right? Like this 10K, 15 mil can't be a freeze out, right? But the main is always a 10K freeze out and smashes it. But it's the main.
It's the main.
I mean, what is sorry, but what did Five Diamond guarantee?
I've been trying to hold the Five Diamond conversation.
Doesn't have a guarantee.
Never had a guarantee?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's just gonna be pretty close. It just kind of depends on what's going on at the time, and I think it's a good number. I think it gets over 10 easy, but then 15 is gonna be 50% of that. So like you're gonna have to go pretty hard.
I mean, that's what they're attaching the WPT name for, it seems. Like that extra $5 million, trying to like kick in the door and say, "Hey guys, we're here."
Yeah.
I personally don't think they needed it.
I think
that unless they got a pretty good deal for this, I think that they didn't need it. Now, getting over to why I think they did it is I think they were trying to just steal this brand recognition from Bellagio. Like Bellagio now losing WPT 5 Diamond, which we're not sure that was the case, but it seems like it, because if this 15 mil guarantee runs in December, that is also the same time the WPT 5 Diamond Bellagio runs.
Right.
It would literally be back to back.
Are they going to do it back to back, or is Bellagio out?
That would be pretty sick to have back to back 10Ks.
I think for sure this is a not the Bellagio one isn't going to exist, because you have to remember you don't have a lot of timing in December to do stuff.
Right.
You know,
It's a
you
short-
just finish up Thanksgiving. And you're going into the Christmas season. December historically is a terrible month to do anything.
It's like 3 weeks max that you have. Not even maybe, yeah.
And not even because
Not
people
even.
have to,
Right.
you know, they have to go
Yeah.
Christmas shopping and
Right,
stuff like that.
right. It's like 2.5 weeks.
So yeah, it's mostly a family. And I know poker players don't really have family, but like,
Wow.
you know,
Relax, bro.
You're part of my
Jesus
family, Andre.
Christ. Yeah, man. All I wanted you was to bring me a croissant.
you
Like,
know
it's
what
not
I'm
that
saying.
serious.
man.
Like, Jesus.
We're family, Andre.
Yes, we are, but you know, poker players live such a different lifestyle than like civilian life, right? So it makes it a little bit different. But still, December is this black hole.
Yeah.
And it always happens that way. So I feel like doing back to back, you're getting wrecked in liquidity. Like most of the market
Right.
has just put all their money into this win tournament. To do a Bellagio one afterwards,
There's zero chance of it, and the
zero.
reason why is because the Wynn WPT is going to be from the 12th to the 20th, and there's no fucking way Wynn would sign up to do something like this, knowing that the Bellagio Five Diamond was going to be from the 2nd to the 10th,
Right.
and because they have no guarantee, whereas
Has there ever
Wynn has
been
a
like
guarantee.
WPTs that were like immediately back to back? I mean, no, I guess there was LAPC leading right into it was called like the California Swing, where it was like
Was it Choctaw?
LAPC
Or not
no, LAPC leading to Bay 101, Shooting Stars leading to the one in Sacramento, Thunder Valley.
Thunder Valley.
So those were back to back to back.
but that was also like a trip. Like it was.
Well, yeah, it was basically it was called the California Swing.
Were they
yeah.
10Ks or were they?
It was the
what were
10K
they buying?
LAPC,
Okay.
then the 7,500. I know it was a weird price point.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the 7,500 Shooting Stars, and then it was.
I thought it was 5,000, or maybe it went up to 75.
I
It used
think-
to be
I
5
think-
at one point, and then
I
it maybe
think
went to
it's
75.
5.
I'm pretty sure it
It
was
was 5 at
7,500
one
at some
point, but
point.
it might have
Anyways,
jumped
there
up.
was
Anyway,
just
yeah,
a
yeah.
start, yeah.
So then Shooting Stars, and then Thunder Valley, which I don't know how. Like it might have been 3,500. I'm not sure.
Okay. Right.
Sure it was.
But they were back to back to back.
Right.
So there's a chance maybe it becomes the Vegas getaway.
I think it's 0% chance because like there's no way like Bellagio Five Diamond is not going to have a guarantee on their tournament,
They
and
never
the
do,
Wynn
yeah.
does. So it can't go before. If the Wynn went first, if the Wynn was the 2nd to the 7th, I could see it being from the 10th to the 20th at Bellagio Five Diamond.
I always felt like when you play at Bellagio, it's not a tournament house. It's
There's
just
not enough room.
yeah, it's not built for tournaments. It's
Bro.
built for cash.
Bro, when Five Diamond ran last year, people were like extremely down bad, waiting in the lines, being alternates and stuff. Like
They
it was,
didn't have
it
the
was
sports book,
terrible.
right?
They didn't have enough room. They didn't have enough anything. But anyways, yeah. So it would seem as if this tournament's taking over. Five Diamond might not run in December, as it doesn't really make that much logistical sense anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, maybe Bellagio just wants to switch to a cash house. That's what it seems. This is what it seems like when I was at Bellagio, leading up to the Five Diamond this
Yeah.
last one, there was absolutely zero promotion. Like when you walk into the Wynn, they have like the banner
They got
of
a
like
big banner.
yeah, they have a huge banner telling you all the Bellagio. Absolutely nothing. Literally, you wouldn't know that Five Diamond was about to happen if you
Right.
didn't say like, "Is Five Diamond in this? Like, is about to happen?" Nothing.
Do you think that the Wynn is going to run a tournament series that leads up to this 10K 15 mil?
Probably.
Like there's going to be some stuff going on, and then there's going to be this at the end as like the main.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna have
A full series.
a full series.
Right. So it's like a winter series or whatever, and then
Yeah.
this ends with the 10K.
Yeah, because they
15
want to
mil.
run satellites.
It would probably start around like Thanksgiving
Right, yeah.
and run up to the 10th and then main on the 10th.
A lot of stuff to be thankful for.
Absolutely. It's
It's gonna be a great tournament. 10K 15 mil.
Oh
going to be
my-
a great winter.
So, Joe Ingram tweeted yesterday that he's gonna have a much anticipated podcast today at 3:30 p.m. Eastern.
Wow.
And this is the tweet. The tweet is going to have Houston Curtis, who is now in charge of Live at the Bike. He's like the head honcho there. And his background is one where he wrote a book about how he was in charge, or at least not in charge, but involved in some cheating games, things like that. You know, definitely a checkered, you know, history in that regard. Then Joe Ingram tweeted again saying, only in the poker world would someone who wrote a book on how they cheated card games be able to operate a live stream high stakes poker game where they track the cards. Laughing. So, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I met Houston in LA when I did Live at the Bike. He seemed like, you know, pretty professional, like more corporate now than, you know, than probably back then, I guess.
Right.
And my favorite story real quick. We walk into a warehouse in Queens. There's like 6 of us. It's like 4 a.m. We're sitting there. 4 of us get seats, whatnot. We're playing. One of my friends up like 4K within, I don't know, an hour. And at like at like on the 13 of an hour, a new dealer comes in and the host starts asking everybody what they want to eat. So the distraction and the fucking plan was in play.
Sharp.
Next thing you know, there's like a 5-way all in, and the house guy just has fucking nuts. So it was just like, yo, do we say anything? We just get the fuck out of here. We're just gonna take our house and get the fuck out of here. Cause like,
bro, the funny part about this Vice series is that when I was watching it, and I would just be like texting Conrad, like, yo, that's this person. We recognize all, bro. You're 350 pounds. We know who you are. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, you can't hide, bro. Like, we know. What are you talking about? Your mask. I know exactly. Like, what do you mean, bro? You're running into the fucking game. What are you talking about, bro? You can't hide. The masks don't help when you're 350, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh, man.
You just want to be part of the crew. You want to be part of the masked crew.
I do got to push back on that Joey Ingram tweet though. Like, have you guys seen Joey? Catch Me If You Can.
What is that?
With Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, the movie.
Guy's like a fraudster. Basically, was able to forge checks, flew around the world, married or got with like so many different girls, etc.
Did he have enemies after him?
Yes, the FBI was after them.
That's a bad enemy to have.
They eventually caught him in France. He went to prison and then got hired by the FBI to basically prevent the exact thing that he was doing.
So
that's not a unique story. That happens a lot where because the experts, the people who know how to, defraud the government or whatever, they're the expert at it. Right. So they hire them to say, what are the tricks? How do you do it?
Okay, let's
it's for immunity.
Let's
or
stop
something
there.
like
Let's stop there.
That's how Andy Duke got her job.
Because, okay, so is that a reason, do you think, possibly, both the connections that Houston has, plus the fact that since he was on the other side, allegedly, whatever, we don't really know how much involvement he had, is he now just like the best person to run the show? Because
not run a show. Those people still need oversight.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's the executive producer, but there's someone on top of him, of course. He's not like in charge of Bally's.
I mean, I think he would be better on the security side, right? On the side of like making sure people aren't cheating. In some capacity, right? Because that's where his expertise lies.
Sounds like.
I'm sure he's an expert.
What do we think is going to be on this podcast? Like, how far do we think this goes?
Bro,
like,
who knows, dude? Joey goes everywhere. Joey could talk about literally anything. He's probably gonna have Houston on his dating show. I mean, we'll find out. Like, I don't know. Joey can go anywhere with this.
Right, but it's similar. Like what Brian says. Like this happens a lot, especially in the hacking industry.
Right,
I don't know
exactly.
if it's like a hacking.
That's a very good example.
But basically, like hackers, they turn good. Like the founder of Twitter was a hacker. Like,
you know what they say, man? If you can't beat them, join them.
Yep.
So now they're being joined because the FBI can't beat them. Like, this guy's done everything, so work for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times they
We'll give you
get
a
caught,
job.
and it's like the choice of, well, do I help the FBI or do I go to jail?
Yeah.
So they have incentive to start working with the FBI.
Like, do I want to
as
live a
well,
life or do I want to
think.
go to jail? Well,
You asked, what do we expect? What do you mean by that? Like, do we?
like, what questions do we expect him to ask? Like, how far?
because
will he go?
this was the interesting part about it. When Joey tweeted this, there was there was a sentiment sort of like from Haralabob and others that were like, don't go easy on him. Like, and I'm not really sure what they expect Joey to ask. Like,
I mean, they just want to know everything. Like, it's just like, don't let him half-ass the interview. Like, don't let him off on cliffhangers and stuff like that.
why is Houston doing this? Because
he's got.
What's the incentive? Like, if the comments are saying, don't half-ass, like, sorry, not half-ass, don't go easy on him, ask him the hard questions. Like, it's like, this doesn't feel like good PR then.
I mean, he already wrote a book, right? Or something.
Yeah.
And so, like, his story is already out there. But going on Joey is getting it to the community that he cheated, in a way.
Yeah, but it just, how do you think it looks, Andre, PR-wise?
Yeah, it's definitely dubious. Like, this is I don't quite know how to place this, because I don't, like, it really depends on the contents. You have to have some very, like, exonerating evidence to me. The problem is, like, his history is already tainted, so there's already a presumption.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to look at it. Look, I'm trying to look at it in terms of, like, why would Houston do this, and what do we expect? So from Houston's side, I think what he's looking at is, well, I am an expert on this type of stuff. The Texas situation has been sort of at the forefront of, like, look, these shufflers, you know, all these things. Joey has been on, like, a fucking hunt for this, like, Texas story, right? And he reaches out to Houston, like, hey, do you know anything about these shufflers? Houston's like, yeah, I do. And then
I think I honestly went the other way.
And this is where we're at.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood what exactly he had in this whole process. Then it's probably just speculation, just like we're doing, you know? I think one of the things that it's really important is these stories don't go away, because this is a huge problem, right? And it's our job in the community to really shine light whenever something like this malfeasance happens.
Yeah.
So it's probably speculation and just educating the community on how this shit happens, what to look for, or at least that's what I hope it is.
Yeah,
how does Houston protect himself, though? Because the vibe was like, don't go easy on him. Don't, like, it was as if, like
kind of an interrogation.
Yeah, like an interrogation. So how does he now spin it into, like, no, I'm trying to protect you guys type of thing?
Oof.
I'm sorry, 1 second. It seems that at this point, like, he's already said, like, what he's done, and, like, it's not like he's hiding anything.
Yeah, that's
like, that's what it
that's
seems
what I
like.
didn't understand, right? Because it's like, what do you mean don't go easy on him? He's already admitted to everything he's done wrong.
Well, I understand what they're saying. They're saying, like, he's trying to force information out of him.
Right.
Like, but at the same time, it's like, from what you're saying, it's like he's coming on because it's all out there. He has a job with fucking Bally's now as an executive producer, and like, what does he care? If he's done all this stuff and he has all inside information on this type of situation, he's out of the game.
He's the white hat hacker, dude.
Yeah, like, he's out of the game. He just doesn't care.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, good job on that tank top, bro. Like, you're showing them new guns. Look at this man, bro.
Look at
this.
They're not new. This guy's been strong forever, bro. This guy's been strong
what's
forever.
Up, bro? Hello, Andre. You want some breakfast?
Wow.
Can I get you a coffee? Yeah.
Can I get you a coffee, young man?
He just doesn't want you to fight him, dude. He doesn't want you to fight him.
You know, you guys did this to me last time too. I just want to point that out there. Yeah, I've been working out a little bit. I like to beat bitches up.
Oh, damn!
Let's be clear.
What is this, Ray Rice? Ray Rice.
When I said bitches,
Wow.
that is the
It's like
entire world that I'm talking about, okay?
It's like a domino effect, right? The domino
I'm
is
not
compliment Andre.
advocating for domestic abuse here.
See how quickly you can get canceled?
And particularly, I call the people at my jiu-jitsu school bitches, okay? Because some bitches need to be choked out. Okay, that's out of context too. But
Can we just clip that? Just those 2 parts? Just clip those and just put them out there and see what happens.
Just get it out
Berkey's
there.
having a fucking heart attack right now. Berkey's like,
the annoying thing is you guys hear me say this stuff all the time. And then when I say it live, this is when you're like, whoa!
We have to be the reactors of the people, you know?
yeah.
We're the people in this instance.
I get it.
Without the camera, we're your friends. In the camera, we're your people, you know? So you say it, we're like, whoa, like, you can't say that, but we know you say it.
I like to fight people. Thank you, Chin. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the.
He does look very
compliment.
strong.
Yeah.
all right.
We're with the shits
Stay away
today.
from that, man.
Yeah, we're with the shits today.
We're with the shits. All right. So that pod goes on at 3:30 PT. Shout out to Joey.
EST.
Okay. Oh, okay, bro.
I'm just trying for the people that want to watch the podcast, 3:30 Eastern. You go and you enjoy it.
It's 3:30 Eastern?
3:30 Eastern.
Oh, excuse me. So it's about to come on. So you can jump from
that's
here.
why I corrected you. I
Okay.
didn't correct you
Excuse
because I
me?
didn't correct you because I don't like you.
No, I like you too. Don't beat me up. All right.
I'm not gonna beat you up. I'm not Andre.
Andre might.
All right. So I was watching some Hustler streams and I saw your friend Masato.
My friend. Everyone's my friend.
Literally, bro. Actually,
It's true.
I can't walk with. I'm never walking with you at the World Series again. It's impossible.
You don't get anywhere.
You can't
you get
walk
places.
5 steps with Landon going, hey, and then just like having a conversation. And I'm just like, Landon, we only have 7 minutes left. Like,
You say hi and you keep walking.
it's just like,
I got long legs, man. I'll make it.
we made it, but we ran.
You
But-
ran.
Yes, I ran. He walked. You know.
I got long legs.
Yeah, well, you're gonna use them against the orangutan.
Yeah. I'm not using them against orangutan. I already gave up, dude. He wins. I want to buy out. I'm buying out. You got bananas forever.
You use a lot of energy on break because you talk to 20. You're like a one-man council of hand histories and people and gossip.
I love the gossip, man. I really do. It's so much fun.
When I go on break, I just want to like get away from everybody.
No,
Literally.
that's not me. I
I
try
just
to find
wanna,
my
like-
friends.
Everybody's your friend.
that's-
Just look
yeah,
up.
Everyone's your friend. I don't want to talk hand histories on break.
No,
That's like the
no.
last thing I want to do.
There was literally only one person that he didn't say hi to yesterday, and he was like,
Berkey.
he went like this. He was like, enemy spotted. He was like,
So he does have enemies, not just friends.
he was like,
I don't have enemies.
he was like,
so to speak.
enemy spotted.
Frenemies?
I
No,
don't
there
have
are
enemies.
like two enemies right now for sure that he has.
Legit was like enemy. He was like enemy spotted, and I was like,
Okay.
don't turn around.
Do you know? Okay. Do you know where enemy spotted is from?
Now tell us.
It's just like video game stuff. You go like enemy spotted. It's the meme.
Yeah.
So when you see the enemy, you go enemy spotted, and then you
They're the ops.
I want to know who it was.
to the ops. What?
Probably like Ali.
You said you know. Congratulations, you know the enemy.
No, I don't know the enemy. That's the
Wants to
issue.
There's probably like
Don't worry about
Ali
it.
or
Yo,
Jake.
talk your shit, man.
I don't have any shit to talk.
Who is
He's
it?
the one talking about
Ali,
enemy
Jake,
spotted.
Rob?
Actually,
who is
it was enemy spotted, but he was like trying to have my back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Listen, I look out for my people.
I know for sure who it is.
Yeah,
I think
So,
yeah,
so
me
we're
too.
walking,
know who
we're
it is.
walking, and I'm looking at Christian. I'm looking this way, and then I go, enemy spotted, and then you just run. You put your head down.
It's
you
just
run.
that fucking TikTok run.
Run. Exactly.
All right, so
Masato,
yeah, so for those of you that don't know Masato, tell us a little bit.
vlogger. He played the 25K heads up. He played against Kevin. I kind of only sweated from afar. But yeah, he's starting to do like more live stream stuff, plays on live streams, and loves poker. So that already makes him a friend of me. I love poker. He loves poker. We consider ourselves best friends.
And you know
you
what
call
best
him?
friends do for each other?
What do they do?
They break down each other's hand histories,
Ah,
bro.
do they? Do they? I'm sure they do. That's
So
what best friends do.
I got some Masato hand histories for you.
Okay.
You know, the people were asking me, they were calling, they were like, when is Landon going to release a new course? I'm like, look, he's going to release a new course very soon, and he's going to give you a little bit of insights with some hand histories on the pod. And they were like, I love you guys. And I was like, he loves you too. So here,
I do.
we're
love
going to
my
break
people.
down some Masato hand histories.
I love my people.
And let's go with the first one.
Do we have sound for these?
We do have some.
Amazing.
What is coin flex? CoinFlex is a crypto exchange. They have an international. They have an international and a.
Help us
except
with
better.
what's happening because I can't see. It.
If the cutoff
in the
opens,
US
small blind
exchange,
three
there are no
bets.
fees.
Okay.
You don't pay
Well,
any fees.
I'll start by saying this folds free, but action games, so we're in. Jack 10 off versus the kings.
Okay, let's pause there.
Hey, never mind, you flop trip jacks. You're just back in. You're just,
Okay, bring Landon back in. So or just bring our mics back. Okay. Okay, so you fold pre.
Yeah.
How often do you what's like your 4-bet range there?
I mean, they look a lot deeper than 100, right? So it's going to be some ace-x suited hands that don't really play too well in a 3-bet pot, like an ace-8, sometimes like an ace-4, ace-3. They are a little bit deeper, so you're going to want to use some hands because you're not going to get jammed on very much, right? Like, you're not going to get 5-bet jammed on for piles in that situation. Like, most people are going to have a 5-bet non-all-in.
I've seen a lot of Bellagio regs like 4-bet the queen jack off. Is that a thing?
Not small blind versus cutoff here, but like button versus small blind, button versus big blind 100. It's like kind of low frequency, like 15-20%.
So they're all like rolling the fucking 10%.
I don't know if they're
on
rolling, more feeling it. Doesn't really matter, right? You know it's good, so you do it sometimes, you know?
Okay, so here you would just like pure fold Masato's
Here I
hand.
just pure fold, like Jack 10 a little bit too weak. Jack 10 suited always call. All the suited hands mostly call. And then call like the offsuit hands sometimes. Like King Queen off you can call. King 10 off a little bit too weak. And then
But do
King
you add a couple hands for the stream?
Of course. You place I call it TV ranges. Right? So TV ranges are gonna be different than normal ranges because you're on TV. So when you're on TV, you want to play more hands and you want to get in the mix. So this is a TV range hand where Jack 10 off kind of gets in there.
Okay, so you TV range calls. All right, let's see the flop.
I love TV ranges. What if we have a course on TV ranges?
We should. Okay, so break down what his opponent should be doing here.
Queen Jack, mostly small bet, quarter pot max.
Started with the best hand.
I kind of like a range bet here, honestly. Just to kind of target the suited hands that are under the board, like the 7-8 suited, 6-8 suited, and then some ace high no backdoors, ace high with a backdoor.
So let's pause there. So how about Masato? What should he be doing?
So it's Queen, Jack, Jack, Rainbow, right?
Yeah.
I think sometimes you want to have some raises because that's what good ranges do. Sometimes you want to play some raises, some calls, and then fold some stuff. Jack 10 kind of is in like the cozy call range because...
Ooh, nice. The cozy call
I like
range.
the cozy call.
The
like,
TV ranges and the cozy call range.
Yeah, exactly. I got all the phrases. So like a Jack 10, you're still behind versus better Jack X, and when all the money goes in after putting in raises and multi-streets of aggression, it's likely you funnel your opponent into having too strong of hands. So you're kind of playing like value wars, and your hand's not that valuable after all the chips go in. So I think you would call with this one, raise some ace jacks, and then sometimes you want to raise some small pairs to unblock the middle of their 3-betting range. Like when you have deuces, they don't have 8s.
Yeah.
Or they have more 8s in their range.
Yeah, and it also has like when you turn
magic-
that
it's got
deuce
magic set.
though.
Yeah, exactly.
When you turn that deuce it's
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So you got some magic sets. Sometimes you have some gutters that have some good blockers to the suited versions of the Jack X, because you're going to want to block the King Jack suited and things like that the out of position player does 3-bet. So in this spot, I would only play a bet 25 as the out of position player, and then in position, I would kind of go based off of combo, and Jack 10 seems like a pretty cozy call, so I go for the cozy call.
All right. Let's see a turn card. Okay, 8 ball.
8 ball.
So 9-10 gets there.
Yep.
What does out of position here do?
I'm sure out of position has some checks. Kings is a pretty good hand to bet as it doesn't block the queen. Doesn't block the queen. You're still kind of dead to a jack anyway, so like check call. It doesn't really feel that great. But I think I would check more aces here as the out of position player, as you're not really worried about an ace.
So you're mostly going block.
I would mostly go like, I think here you can go a little bit. Block seems pretty good, but the issue is like this card's not that great for the out of position player, as sometimes they're gonna have 10-9 suited, but in position always has 10-9 suited.
Right, exactly. So how about Masato here? Now blocking 10-9, he has a jack.
I think we still have a call because it's not gonna be hard to get all the money in there.
But is it cozy or no?
It's very cozy.
Okay. His hand.
Wow, a 10. Now
Okay.
it's super cozy.
Yeah.
Maximum codes.
So now out of position, this is not a good run out.
No, bad board.
So what does he do?
Who Daddy's Kings
Damn.
just got worse.
I want to
and
say
worse
that we
every
don't
card
put a
that
lot of
came
chips in the
his
middle.
hand.
So I'd say like I would max out at like a B10.
Okay, so
And then
what does he bet
Target
here?
a queen. He
This
bets
like-
pretty big. He bets 2,000 into.
That's like 40%.
Yeah.
Masato moves
And the
all
issue
in.
here is like now a queen's gonna fold a
graphics
lot,
haven't
and you're
run
trying
up,
to
but
target
PC
a
all in.
queen. So when the things that you're targeting are mostly gonna fold, it's kind of thin.
Okay.
So like versus a B10, like a queen kind of still has to call. But this board's really bad for us. Like I would expect a lot of checks too, because we kind of want to protect, and then we check here with our boats and stuff like that. Masato jams, and then kings should fold, but it's always a toss up in the stream games because of TV range.
Hard to find.
What is a
bluff.
V10?
Just
10% bet.
pot.
everything got there.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Good
bro.
fold, good fold.
Good fold. All right, so we have one more hand.
Okay.
And
that was
then-
pretty good.
Yeah, that was great.
Ran through that quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
We move things along. Yo, Berkey's not here. Let's go.
We're with the shits today.
Yeah, we're with the shits. All right. So there's one more hand. Let's see what Masato is up to. See if you like this one. See if it's cozy.
Undergun 2 versus cutoff. Okay.
Yeah, let's rewind just a tad bit.
Okay, so DGAF raises versus a limb. What happened here? No. Someone bets.
Someone bets 20.
Is this like a
DGAF
bomb
raise
pot?
it.
There's so many people. I don't know what to do. You broke the machine. The machine's
Do
broken.
you
I
think
think-
Masato's having fun so far?
I don't know what this is.
He 3 bets.
Oh
Is he-
no! Here's a guy
he's
who's
a
not gonna
5
have
on-
fun. Ooh, daddy.
5-3-5.
5-3. So he has trips again.
Yes. With
He-
backdoor
this man
clubs.
stays with the trips, bro. I don't think this guy's gonna fold his 5.
No.
He's gonna need some help.
Dynamic's too strong.
Okay. So now we see a turn.
That's
There's
okay.
a deuce.
The odds
Okay, we still have
itself the
5.
same.
I would like that.
And we have the
Someone
backdoor
else
club
now.
draw.
And a backdoor flush draw.
So what's your action here after you get called?
I mean, this is a real free for all. I would max out at bet 75, and I'll just go with my. Wow, he checks.
checks.
Respect.
Seems like this was a bomb pot.
No, I don't think. I'm not.
I
sure.
don't know what's going on.
It had to have been.
It
There
looks
were,
like
all
it-
those hands were in there.
Masato
Yeah,
really
it
played
might have
his
been a bomb
hands
pot.
tricky.
So break down the bomb pot cozy
He
ranges.
I don't know what's going on with the bomb pot
Worst
cozy
hand
ranges, but I know that this is a very cozy
Worst
call
hand
with
to
the backdoor
bet.
flush draw. Like I wouldn't
Yeah,
play
he
this as a
definitely
raise
thinks it's the
because
best
we
hand.
do want to have some 5x that we check, and then check call.
Masato just calls.
It's nice.
Yeah,
I think
it's
he's playing this
cozy.
really
Exactly.
great.
It's very
Yeah, yeah.
cozy.
Check raise
Let him
check.
himself.
He goes
Let's
for
read the
cozy
check.
call. Let's go, dude.
Both players
Okay,
think
now
they're
I
the best hand
check.
here.
We checked. We're saying we have nothing. We're trying to
Masato
set the
gonna check
trap.
again? Nice. Check.
Nice. Okay, now he's gonna jam and we're gonna snap.
Oh wow.
Snap. We have a 5.
Bye bye, Poo Daddy.
TV ranges 5. Call. That's all I got.
Let's see some F's in the chat.
This
for
is like
Poo
the best
Daddy.
hand that we have here.
This
Like
is
a
a pretty
5.
good
Like a
hand.
5x of clubs. Put the chips in. I believe in you. No!
Oh no!
It's okay. Take the L, champ. We'll be back next. Alright, no worries. No worries. Head back. I also know about losing things. So.
Bomb pots are hard, bro.
Yeah, it's tough. I just think that like in that spot, like it's kind of the best hand we have, and there's already such a vast amount of money in a dead pot that we're just kind of like, okay, like you got me. Especially after raising flop and then check call, because we don't really have any better hands. Like
Yeah.
like pocket 3s for us is gonna fast play because we don't block the 5, and then our 5-3 is mostly gonna call the flop because we have a boat already. So in this spot, like Jack 5, pretty high up for us, and sometimes you're gonna lose, but also the 5x of clubs block is pretty good because you block them from having trips, as well as they're not really gonna be. You have a 5. Like the 5 is the less than 5. You have a 5.
cozy 5.
Like sometimes you try to go like left side, middle, like right side of like low intelligence, mid, high intelligence, and then like the middle, like the low and the high, sometimes it's mixed. Like I have a 5. Like, I got a 5. I'm calling. Like, and not because of like the high level side. It's I got a 5. That's it.
Sometimes we overcomplicate it, right?
Exactly.
It's just like
You got a
it's like-
5.
It's like I have a 5, man.
have-
Like I don't
yeah.
know what you got.
Right.
The ranges, the TV ranges, the cozy ranges, the flats. I don't know. I got 5.
I don't know. All I know is I raised and then I check call, and the 5 is the best hand I'll ever have. So I have it. Because
Yeah.
you're gonna have a lot of hands that aren't that. You're gonna have some flush draws or some like 6-4s and stuff that like you're gonna now fold because you have nothing. So it's like, whoa, I actually have a good hand this time.
I like how happy you still are after getting your ass kicked this WSOP. So
Dude, I'm like 1 for 12 or something, but like
but it feels good.
it honestly, like I'm not saying this because because I'm on the TV, because I'm not the TV, like cue the pick of Dan O'Brien. Yes, I see you. I see you, Dan. I see you. But honestly, I really enjoy the routine, man. The routine is I wake up, I go to the gym, I do the podcast, I go play, and what happens, and I'm back again the next day.
But what happens?
What happens is you lose. But what happens is you play. You get to play. I get to play. So I'm happy that I get to play. And it's not because, oh man, like I'm 1 for 12, like the series is hard, like cashing is hard. It's like, yeah.
Cashing is hard.
You expect that to happen. Like you go into the series expecting I'm going to cash every tournament, like you're going to be let down, right? But I am going to win a bracelet, which means I get to lose. Oh, you got to win the bracelet. You can't, I don't expect to cash everything.
Oh, I like that.
I'm
You
just going
just
to win.
expect to win one.
Yeah, at some point, there's still enough events where you can win one. But once all those events go away,
Then just you and the orangutan.
No, there's always, dude, there's always the win 15K buy-in now.
I know.
I'd rather win that than a bracelet.
I'll have to double or
It's
nothing
way more
my
money.
bracelet.
Yeah, I was gonna say some people have bets and.
I'll have to double or nothing my bracelet bet for next year. You just keep it on the tab, you know? You keep it on the tab. Run it back, same odds. I'll win one time in 8 years.
Yeah, you might have to keep. Yeah, that's actually not that bad if you keep doing it like that.
I wonder what Perkins is gonna spend your 80K on.
He gets 10K. I get 80K.
I know, but for 8 years you're fucking
Oh,
committed
for
to
8
it.
years. Yeah.
I wonder what he's gonna
I'll
spend
ask
it
him.
on.
I'll say, hey, like, what do you want to do with 80,000?
Yeah, please let me know.
I will.
Thank you.
I'll let you guys know.
So Chin, why did you target these two hands in particular? Like, what's up with Masato?
Well, he's just been around a lot. Like I've seen him at Hustler. I've seen him at Live at the Bike. I've seen him at Bellagio. He's actually been playing Bellagio 10-20 consistently while I'm fucking here playing tournaments. Like, where I should be at Bellagio with Masato. Like, so, but on top of that, he's very popular in YouTube, right? But it's weird the way that I guess the algorithm works or the search engine works, where like when we try to find his vlogs, they're hard to find. But he's the most popular poker vlogger in the world. So, but when we put Masato, it's I see like Hustler comes up, but like his vlog doesn't come up. Like getting that footage from his vlog was a little hard, which is a little bit interesting. I don't know if it's like they think I don't read Japanese or I don't speak Japanese, but I could. You know?
You definitely could.
Yeah. Masato, I know how to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you mean? Yeah. All right. But yeah, no. But on top of that, just the fact that he's around, I think is super cool, right? Like he's playing Bellagio. He plays the 25K heads up. Like I think we should give him a little bit of shine.
Yeah, it's sick. I mean, respect. Like,
I didn't know anything about him.
buying everything.
You just told me for the first time that he's the most popular YouTube vlogger in the world.
Yeah, he is the most popular, like
That's-
based off of subs alone for poker vlogs.
How many
That's
subs does
crazy.
he have?
I think it's like 840, like around
Yeah.
800K. So he would probably be the first one to get to 1 million.
Sick.
That would be a pretty big landmark, I think. The first poker vlogger to get to 1 million subs.
half people in America don't even know him.
Yeah.
So I'm saying,
That's
like,
sick.
look, even in the chat, they're like, I can't find him on YouTube or through Google. Like,
Is
that's
he-
super hard. It has to be something where it's just like American.
Are
You
all
just
his
don't get
vlogs
it.
in Japanese?
Yeah.
It's nothing's in English.
I
Does
mean,
he speak English?
I saw Cutoff versus Hijack. That seemed English to me.
I read that. Yeah, that's how I knew
We
it was cut off
understood
small
that
that
one.
pot. Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's not. So
How
that's a
big
weird
is
thing, right?
poker in Japan? Is it growing?
It's growing a
growing,
lot,
right?
dude. No, like, it's like a boom.
Is it?
Yeah, man. All the Japanese guys that come over, like, and they play like 5, 10, 10, 20 Bellagio,
Yeah.
they come in. It's like a squad, bro. They're the ops.
The squad
like,
runs-
like they literally they come as a unit, bro. And they all play pre-flop fucking really good.
Really?
Like really good. They don't flat nothing. They just straight 3-bet or fold.
Let's
right?
go, dude.
And
Respect.
then, but they all ops. They're all the ops. They just like all plant in one table. And I'm like, I'm here to defend the United States, bro.
And the DR.
And the DR, like La República Dominicana. You heard? Like, so yeah, they come deep. They come like 5, 6, 7, and they just all like infiltrate the games, and they like suck up thousands and thousands of dollars, bro.
This is them?
Yeah, this is them, bro. Look at him. That's fucking Masato in the back. I see him. Yeah, that's me. Look at these motherfuckers. but yeah, no, they play pre-flop really good. Post-flop, I'll withhold my comment.
Okay.
But but their pre-flop game is strong, and that's a lot already.
It's worth a lot.
Yeah, that's worth a lot.
We saw what happened when you give someone pre-flop charts, and it's worth a lot.
Yeah, it's worth a lot. But anyway, that's that. So I just kind of wanted to put some shine on him for the people that don't know him.
Yeah.
And you know, if maybe some Japanese people want to leave some comments on our. That's fine. I'll fucking read it. I'll read it out loud. If there's some Japanese comments,
You were the Google automated voice.
dude, it'll be the voice from Vice. It'll be literally the voice from Vice. Like that's the voice I'm gonna use. But anyway,
Can you use the Chavo Loco voice?
you want me to use the Chavo de Loco? It's Ocho, bro.
Chavo
Loco.
de Ocho?
Like that? You want me to do that?
It's for the.
What you know about Masato? You don't know shit.
How do you do that?
You don't know shit about Masato. Masato is the ops.
What? You guys never saw Chavo del Ocho?
He put him on the screen. You missed
That's
it.
what's saying right
Yeah, there it is.
That's the go.
That's the OG right there. No, it's really hard. It took me so long to learn to do
You've
that.
mastered it.
Yeah, you know.
Pretty good.
You're a master.
I mastered it. Anyway.
You could be Chindelocho.
That's the show for today. That's the show for today. We're fucking done. Becky, good luck.
Amazing. Absolutely
All
amazing.
right. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the
Wait,
hands. A little bit of advice.
We got
A little bit of
hold on.
promotion.
We gotta-
Little bit of promotion from my man Brian, the manager.
Okay,
He's gonna
well,
take it away.
Yep, we got one seat left in the academy. One left for
One
August.
seat.
Yep. So you can go to academy.solveforwhy.io, scoop that up. It probably will not last very long.
What's those August dates?
And then August 16th to the 19th.
Wow, you're the
up there.
best, Brian. You knew that without even looking at the graphic.
Yeah, of course. Well, I deal with it every day. This is what I do, right? While you're there, you know, check out the merch store and grab a T-shirt, maybe a hat, a hoodie, and then also today we have Landon's new course dropping.
We do.
There it is, a guide to flop decisions and 3-bet pots. I had to look over for that one.
Yeah.
Can you give a little
Sure.
rundown of what it is?
Yeah.
Did you make these for the?
As the title explains, it is a guide to flop decisions and 3-bet pots, but we're going to be looking at a bunch of different spots as the in and out of position as both the aggressor and defender in wider range and tighter range spots. So with some polarized ranges, some linear ranges, and going to be button versus small blind for 3-bet in position, and then low jack versus big blind for the polarized spot, and then we'll have low jack hijack for the out of position defender, and then we'll have button cutoff. So those are the spots that I have. Those are the spots that I looked at. A bunch of different boards with different strategies, and it's great. I've worked really hard on it. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, it's a two-part series. The first part is coming out today.
First
Production
4
is, I believe they're putting the finishing touches on those 4 episodes, so it'll be out later today. You can watch this for free. Anybody can literally watch this for free.
For real?
For real. You just go. You sign up. If you sign up for the monthly subscription, you get 14 days for free. So as long as you cancel before those 14 days, you will not be charged. You
Don't cancel.
no, well, once they get there, once they get there and they see all the amazing content, they might just want to stick around.
might stay.
Just go to solveforwhy.io, or you can download the app and then just sign up. And you're also going to get, even if you do cancel, you have all the free roll content
Berkey's main event?
forever.
Oh.
You have hundreds of hours of the academy footage. You have the quick studies.
Yeah.
And a bunch more stuff on the way.
You got
There's
it all.
27 different courses from like all sorts of human beings.
All kinds.
Oh.
Yeah.
I really, all right. So I hope you all enjoyed the show. I had a lot of fun. There was a lot of different topics. I let Landon talk about his hand histories so we could talk about his course. And we heard some Conrad today.
Yeah.
Holy
Conrad's
shit.
back.
Connie's in the building.
Here, man.
He's thinking about that 15 million.
He's thinking about it.
I'm
He's
thinking
like,
about
wow,
the
if I
DK.
win that, I can buy all the Yeezys, bro. I can buy all. I got all the Yeezys.
I'm looking
Yo.
forward to the 3K today.
Andre was spicy today. Andre was spicy. Yo.
I'm always this spicy.
That's
It's
Tank
just-
Top Andre.
It depends on
Tank Top Andre.
Tank Top Andre. There's neoprene Andre, and then there's Tank Top Andre.
It's not Andre,
You know-
Ike Turner, Hank Chua.
Conrad,
Yo, we gotta stop die, bro.
Conrad wears tank tops all the time.
I know it's true.
He doesn't get this shit.
But yeah, but
You don't wear tank tops all the time. You're mostly in the neoprene. This is
The-
a rare edition Andre outfit.
The rash guards. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to Jits today. I got my AC has been broken for 8 days, so finally gonna get fixed. Got to be in, Gotta be there.
What have you been
I'd be
doing for the
spicy
last
too
8
if my
days?
AC didn't
I've been
work in the
dying.
middle of June
It
in
fucking
Vegas.
sucks.
Why don't you just sleep here?
Yeah, the AC's down in fucking. The AC's down in Bally's right now. It's down bad.
It's down bad.
Fix the AC, please.
So it's my AC for
don't take enough rate to
the
fix
main
AC.
room.
Oh, okay.
My master has its own AC.
Gotcha.
Ooh, master.
There's one in the house. Multiple ACs. Where do you live, man?
Bro, he lives in the hills.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
Oh, look at that flex, bro. Look at that
That
was for the ladies. He's like, I have a master bedroom
Yo, this
in the hills.
Yep.
guy's the best, dude.
He said, "Look at my muscles. Look at my house."
we've
was
been friends
great.
for so long. Berkey and I have never been to each other's houses.
That's
which
so
is
funny.
most
What?
of you guys.
He doesn't
I've never
love
been
you,
to any
dude.
of your guys' houses.
He doesn't
we
love
love
you.
I've invited you multiple times to my house. You have always turned me down.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
You've done it like once.
At least 2 or 3 times.
Well, last time we went to his house, everybody got COVID. So
no. That wasn't my house. Don't put
All right, it
this
was either
super
Berkey's
spreader-
house or his house. Either way, they're the ops.
Oh, okay. Look at
Jamie
Berkey's
gave me
party
COVID.
versus my party. Which one do you think was more likely?
Which one was?
No offense to anybody who was at Berkey's party.
Berkey's
There was a
great,
lot more
man.
people there.
There
That's
was
all
much
I'm
more
saying.
people.
There was
It
a lot more
of
people
fun.
at Berkey's.
For Memorial Day, though,
There was a poll.
I was like,
Yeah.
Burke, I feel like I should invite everybody over from the pod and we can have just like a really nice dinner, yada, yada. He's like, oh, I should probably do something. So I didn't invite you guys. And then he didn't have anything.
Wow.
So
He's
That'd
shady,
be-
bro.
Yeah, that's super shady.
He's
That'd
shady.
be-
He's shady. I think that was just because he didn't want to go.
Yeah,
And then he just
100%.
killed all the fun from everybody.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's like,
Most likely.
fuck all of this.
I'll invite you guys one of these days. But, you know, WSOP's going on. There's never a good reason to.
Wow, look at these excuses.
I will
now.
feel personally offended if the next time I have a barbecue and I invite you and you don't come.
I'll come, Brian.
Okay.
I'll come.
You know we've had 4 parties in the last 7 months, and you didn't come to not one of them.
0 of them.
Thanks.
You understand I'm like brutally antisocial, though.
Yeah.
So
Like, even these podcasts, it's really hard for me to do. I get sick of you guys very fast.
that's okay. I'm sick of you too. What's the point?
I don't actually get sick. It's just like such an emotional drain. Like,
But we love you.
seeing people, communicating with people.
Life's rough, man. What do you want
All
me to
right.
tell you?
Well, we're gonna communicate more tomorrow with Andre, and we're gonna force him to come. And he's gonna wear the same tank.
No,
not the
I
same
can't.
tank top,
I
but
can't
another
tomorrow.
tank top.
Thursdays is my off day.
Oh, yeah.
You're
you
off
can't.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
I,
He's
I
got
have,
to be off.
I have a crypto meeting during
Yeah.
that time.
I'm gonna have to start crypto meetings too. How damn? We need Landon. Can we make day 2 so we can be off?
No, dude. You don't get to make day 2s. You got to do the podcast.
Priorities.
Are you playing
All
the 3K today?
I am gonna play the Wynn today.
I think so, too.
Nice. 1100.
Yep, 1100.
Good luck.
1 mil guarantee.
Good luck, Berkey, in the 6 max 1500.
Someone said he dusted off already.
They're
Oh,
just,
no,
They're
no.
just trolling.
He
They
didn't
gotta
dust
be
it
just
off. It only
trolling.
started 4 minutes ago, but he could have lost.
That's a lot of time for Berkey.
He could have doubled somebody. He could have
He
doubled
played 8
somebody.
hands
else.
already.
He could
Yeah,
have
if you double somebody, it was probably some short stack. Like, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's
it's
whatever.
like you absorbed.
Also,
the
like, how
short
the
stack.
hell does he know? There's no way the reporter already got it.
No, there's
Like-
no chance.
Like, all right,
No
well, we'll be
chance.
back tomorrow, same time. Hopefully, different lineup because Berkey probably already won. Does he win today?
No, a 3-day tournament.
All right.
3-day
Well, there
tournament.
might not even be a pod tomorrow.
We'll be
If-
podding, no, we're
if-
podding from the.
There
From the
might not be a pod
the
tomorrow.
We're podding
If
from
Landon
the,
makes day 2, I make day
Bellies.
2. Berkey makes day 3. It'll just be Brian and Conrad.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I
Yeah.
have day 2 tomorrow.
He's gonna be day 2 too.
I'm,
All
gonna
right.
go, I'm
Well,
playing Golden Nugget.
It'll be
Well-
me, Brian, and Guapo.
I thought you had a crypto thing.
Yeah, I know, but if we're railing
Oh,
all
look
you
at
guys.
you. You can.
No,
oh,
no,
I see. You.
I mean,
you-
that's a big thing. Berkey
Yeah.
getting his first WSOP $1,500.
No, we're gonna cut the show.
All right, we gotta go, but we'll figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow.
No, we
All
can't.
right. See ya.
Peace.
And
Later.
Peace.